Welcome
I'm
back.
almost a little sad. That's not
very
gonna be on the pod.
Shenanigans, you see.
Welcome back to a very serious episode of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
What happened in it?
Someone died like
Somebody's
6
dead.
times, but that's beside the point.
We've seen them die 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
My
It's
Frenchman?
been a while.
Yes.
People were sick, so we couldn't do this for like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Nuh-uh.
And this is the
Well,
last
it's
time.
still a little, but I'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have decided I'm just gonna not swap back to the old icon. The rest of the assets will probably be like done
You're
soon.
taking up so much room.
But my head's a little
Getting
big.
crowded.
I might shrink it. That's okay.
Yeah, let me
It
actually
took
turn you
no
up a
time
little
for
bit,
someone
though.
to notice, Jay.
Also,
Imagine-
yeah, Jay. Fun
It's very
thing.
silly.
Yeah,
How
we
did they
could...
see it so quickly?
I mean, it's a little, it's a little noticeable.
But yeah, we can easily do that now, and you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of things happened last time.
Sure did.
Can we get a
Huh?
reminder of what the hell
No.
happened last time?
Alright, let me
Well,
wow.
If the past is any indicator, we'll get a flashback soon. But
Hi.
Oh
Probably.
yeah!
yeah,
You have
hi.
Oh.
What was your voice? It's been like 2 weeks.
Uh,
Besides Animal Crossing.
Oh, sorry, I don't have any tips beyond Animal Crossing.
Was it like vaguely
French?
French?
Just
vaguely
French.
I think. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of it was just. So
That
I
was
don't know.
before this.
Yes.
Hmm.
Was it just soft and French? Okay. Anyway, this is Apollo.
Yes. As in J.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I still can't hear it. But
Oh, well, now there's no music, you
There's-
see.
There's no audio right now.
Yeah.
oh, I thought I was hearing like a wah sound. I see. I
No.
see.
Can you hear this?
Nope.
Very quietly, but yes, I'll get that on my end.
It's something on your end, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Why is Windows Search an option on my audio bar?
Oh, you know.
It's for screaming into it. See, well, the late Mr. Letusi's body, you say?
Oui?
You know something more about Mr. Letusi's death than you are saying.
Quoi?
I don't think she was French, though.
I,
think you just
remember a
gave her
claw.
an accent.
My guy was
she's-
French,
yeah,
so it
she's
was fit.
European.
Not that
Yeah.
French.
I'm European!
You're a different breed of European.
Yeah, different kind of European.
Scandinavian. Yeah. I'm cultured.
You're okay, Paul.
Apollo.
I can see you trying not to remember. The effort made you swallow, which I saw through your face mask. You can't fool my eyes.
Oh. It is true. It was so terrible after all. Why did Mr. Letos have to be shot?
One moment, let me wow.
Oui? Ja?
Da?
Si?
Da.
Not that European either.
What was that? What was
Hi.
that you just said?
So this?
Hi. Why did Mr. Letusi have to be shot?
The Doocy.
Latusi. No!
It's Latus.
Ah, there's an E.
Like lettuce.
There is.
Romaine
So is
lettuce.
Letusi.
No!
Yes?
She was hiding something. I knew it. Let me wa. I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words does not contradict your testimony.
Eh? Oh, how could that be, eh?
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 Take this. It's your accent back. Lemiwa contradicted her own testimony, and I have the evidence to prove it somewhere. Well, let me remind myself what's in my pockets.
Oh God.
Okay. Why
what
did
the
this-
hell was happening in this game?
Oh, I
Why
remember,
Did Mr.
I
Latus
remember.
have to be shot?
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
was that
what do you
why?
got?
Why did
Wait,
you have to be shot?
How could this be in it?
Deska.
Here's the thing where I'm wondering if we just don't remember because...
Oh,
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember. I remember now.
Wait.
okay.
So
Me
where
too.
would is Lemiwa saying that she saw the murder happen?
She's saying that she saw the body of the victim.
Okay.
But she only walked
And-
in and left it again.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have been able to see that because there was a wall in the way.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about railroading on this one because
We didn't. I
Yeah.
don't think we had to
Well, it's
railroad.
been
They
like
while.
3 weeks.
We got
yeah.
it immediately. That was good.
Should she not know that he was shot? Is that what's going on?
The gun is behind the
Okay.
like if you see here on the evidence gun.
The
Gun
guns
behind
had like
there.
an audio cue though. Be like, oh, I heard the
Yeah.
gunshot. He
But
must have
she
been shot.
saw the body. She didn't hear anything.
Hmm. Okay.
Huh.
If I do not misunderstand the meaning of contradiction, it is you who contradict Mr. Justice.
Eh?
Your evidence is meaningless.
Ah! No!
Oh, that was wrong?
No.
I gotta think. this
What?
up. What did she say again? Let me think back. 2 weeks ago.
The blind man leading the plot. I'm sorry, Gomez. That's a very funny typo.
Aw.
That's right. That totally contradicts her testimony. That thing that I have that I know. I take this.
Huh?
Why did Mr. Latus have to be shot? Should she not know that he was shot specifically? Is that
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
problem?
wondering.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Was she
but-
nearby?
Oh, is it? Oh, it's got to be the order. This right here, because nobody was supposed to tell her, right?
Oh, that's right.
Is it this?
She just knew that he died.
Is it that?
Fuck you!
Yes. Ha
Tell me, let me wah.
Yeah, we tried to reread, but we couldn't reread past where we loaded in today, so,
Yeah.
How did you know he had been shot?
I felt like ours made sense, too!
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did make sense, but this was the answer.
it's coming.
Well, I...
Immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene. This is the document proving that. In your testimony, you told the court. No one told me anything about the incident. That's you. That's what you sound like. Furthermore, you testify that you had seen nothing. And yet you knew that Mr. Latusi had been shot.
Uh-huh.
How could you have known? Some lungs you've got.
New York?
Now release us from the hell dimension, please. Thank you.
We can hear again.
Tom scream from Tom and Jerry.
Lemmy, wow. Where have we been?
Basically the same thought.
Oh, you aren't hiding something from this court, I hope.
No. That sweet song of hers was sounding a little too sweet.
No. Now I remember.
Do you?
Please allow me to add to my testimony.
Of course. All we want to know is the truth.
She looks kind of pale, huh?
Nah, she's just European.
He saw something, I know it. Even the victim says so when he's dead.
Oh, I thought they were gonna laugh there!
No, it went back to the last testimony again?
Clueless is kind of the bit at this point.
Only a glimpse, yet you knew they were bullet holes?
Yes, I recognize them immediately.
Sacre bleu.
I have seen bullet holes before, you know.
You have traveled the world as a singer. You must have sung in a places far more dangerous than our country.
I go wherever my voice is needed. Those places are many these days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
9.
really cool. I hope I get to travel like Lemmy Was someday.
I plan on recording my next albums overseas. Their studio have a different sound, you know.
Maybe I should go on a cause of steel toward you.
It's gotta be that last
Apollo
one. you just
starts
read.
a metal band.
Yeah.
Water, can you read this?
Oh.
I think this is new.
Oh, I saw bullet holes in the wall, and when Mr. Latos had been shot.
I mean, that's gotta be it.
Where are the holes?
They're
right
behind
here
the
on
door.
diagram.
You couldn't have seen the bullet holes because
Now
the
the
door
wall
would
comes in.
There it
point,
is.
point.
Now you can't dodge this picture, idiot.
Why do you lie so much?
Let me wow.
They all just scroll.
That thing. You said that they call you the siren of the ballad, but lies are hardly becoming of such a creature.
A put down worthy of our prosecutor, Mr. Justice.
Ha! You're worth nothing.
Such put-downs are hardly becoming of you, Apollo.
Stop polishing your forehead and start polishing your character, yeah?
Ooh, got him.
Oh, I gotta be cool for once.
9.
No!
Please. Observe the diagram! Namiwa, you looked in from the door for just a moment. Correct?
Yes, that is so.
Good. There were bullet holes in the room. Yes. But they were in the wall the door is on. You see? Assuming you merely glanced into the room, you couldn't have seen those bullet holes.
Let me wow, are you okay?
Destroy your voice that way.
Yes.
That's good, I'm glad. I'm afraid the defense has raised a good point. It appears you have been holding back something.
Naughty, naughty.
If I must tell you what it is I saw.
Yeah, you gotta do that. The happenings in this trial are being recorded. And I'm certain it will be on the news in Virginia. You understand your reputation is at stake. It falls to you to avoid tarnishing it.
They keep mispronouncing it. It's actually Virginia.
Personally speaking, I believe that cross-examining her will yield us absolutely nothing.
But she knew how Mr. Latusi died! And he named her as a witness! You must have seen something, let me wow.
Very well. Lemiwa, please continue your testimony.
Very well, I shall.
Can we get a new one?
Yes.
New one!
New one. What
Okay,
I saw.
Dragoni.
2.
I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit.
Huh?
No, we're not doing that today. There was something like a little window there. That's how I saw it. There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But it wasn't Machi. It was a grown person. I know it was.
It's slowly seeping into April, May.
She's laying on the cutesiness thick because she knows she's in trouble.
So you did witness the crime. And the killer was a grown person, you say?
Ah, this is my first time hearing this, I assure you. Nice play, Forehead.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna savor that.
Are you polishing it?
Wait, polishing what?
Your forehead,
Your
Forehead.
Fuck you.
His forehead's not even that big.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your cross-examination.
Just a son.
Great going, Apollo. You were right about Lemmy Rock. What? Her name. What's wrong? You don't look too happy.
I wonder why.
Don't I? And this whole thing smells fishy. That's what's wrong.
Hmm.
Ow.
That would be the lutefisk. It
No.
comes from my country, you know.
Is that a fish?
Jay, you know how you say you don't like fish?
Yeah.
You're gonna absolutely loathe lutefisk.
Got it.
It's pickled, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh. Is that a type of fish?
No. Well,
Oh.
it can be a specific kind of fish, but you pickle a fish, which is just bad.
I do like pickles, though.
You pickle a fish with bag.
I see. So you were heading toward the dressing room?
Yes.
So this is a little before she opened the dressing room door and dropped her brooch. At the same time, Emma and I heard the shots.
I was on my way back.
You're right, Clueless. This new function does make it a little hard to be unnoticed while muted because
It makes
What
me
do you
self-conscious.
mean?
I
makes me
changed mine so
self-conscious.
that you can't see
Yeah.
that I'm muted because otherwise
Nate-
I would be muted for like half of these entire
Would you
streams.
teach me how to do that later?
I mean, you just take the image and you make a pixel taller. Except I think
Okay.
they're literally by tomorrow it's gonna be changed so you can remove
Yep.
that. So it's not worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
right now my head just gets a little taller. Yeah. Anyways,
What exactly is something like a little window?
Yes, well. Window is the best word I know in English. I think this is how it is said, yes?
you need not worry, Lamour. Your choice of words is impeccable. There's a small window in the dressing room in question. Perhaps the defense remembers this detail?
A little window on the wall that shouldn't be open.
That says do not open.
I saw the crime from there.
You are certain you heard 2 shots fired?
Yes, quite certain.
Ah.
I was on my way to the backstage exit. This was when I heard a faint sound, like a gunshot. Wondering what it had been, I peered through the window. That is when I heard the second gunshot much closer.
And there were 2 bullet holes at the scene. No contradiction so far. As long as one of those bullet holes was bullet shots was through and
It
through
all
on the guy.
happened on the other side of the window. There was nothing I could do. Nothing at all. No.
By keeping our accent. It wasn't Malachi who shot. Are you sure?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Who?
I have a
That is a
coworker
different-
named
Malachi?
Malachi.
Uh-huh.
I have a coworker named Malachi.
Hold on, let me
and I
just
was
do
speaking
this.
to him on an issue today, and
Now, what's his name?
Malachi. He's a good guy.
No, no.
Oh.
What is the name
okay.
of this character?
That's a badge. Maki! Machi! Machi! Machi!
Machi.
Machi.
We've been saying
Similar
Machi.
I mean,
to
it's pretty-
mochi.
Malachi
Or
is spelled
matcha.
like basically that with just an extra L and an A in the middle. I'm surprised it's pronounced Malachi that way, but that's how he does it. So it's closer than you think, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yes!
It's
Are
still
you
funny.
sure?
It's
It is
a
funny.
whole extra syllable. Yes, quite certain.
Ah, it amuses me that you would question her testimony.
That's my job.
It is
That's
testimony in
literally
your
our job.
favor. Isn't it my job to object?
Yeah, Apollo, what were you thinking?
Trucy, let's just listen to Lemmy what has to say.
No!
Can you tell me how you were so sure?
Yes, of course. You'll see.
Wrong button.
A grown person. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
More.
I am sorry.
It may not narrow it down by a lot, but
It
is
narrows
this
it
a
down
grown?
to
Mm.
Not the.
Not
Oh
when he-
yeah, Maki's
14.
tiny.
I'm sorry. No. My skill with your language is lacking, I know.
Certainly, you could at least see whether the shooter was male or female presenting.
It was a man. A young man.
there's no
And
need
you're
to
sure
go
of
down.
that?
There's no need to gun down.
No. Yes, his voice was quite clear.
Voice?
Hmm. Looking at this diagram, it seems the dressing room was quite cluttered. It does seem likely that you wouldn't have had a clear view of the shooter.
As a singer, I rely more on my ears than my eyes. When I hear a voice, I do not forget it. That voice was the voice of a man.
So you heard a voice, but wait. Couldn't that have been the
Impressive.
victim, Mr. Latouche?
I hear voices all the time. Like 4 other voices.
Absolutely no. 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 Did I not just say that I do not forget a voice? If it was Mr. Letos who spoke, I would have known.
Do you remember your own voice?
No. Oh yeah.
No.
I am a singer.
I have range.
So, you were at the window and you heard the shooter's voice, the voice of a young man.
Apollo, this is good testimony. It proves that it wasn't Machi.
We've never heard Machi's voice.
It
We have.
was
Yes, we have.
Machi.
It's
Have
blah blah
we
blah.
indeed?
I forgot
This
the only
turns out to be true.
Impeccable. It's like I'm back in that game, picking my fruit and
Yeah.
catching bugs.
Oh, I see. I
It would
get
cast
now.
this case in a considerably different light.
Wah.
What is the defense's opinion of this testimony? Eh.
It's pretty good. It's
It's alright.
pretty good.
It's alright testimony. It's okay.
It's alright.
Do I go for it?
Is it
pretty good?
contradictory?
I don't know. I was starting to remember some of the evidence from the last stream.
Good luck.
He's
Uh,
pretty good.
Is
It's
it
pretty
that
good.
is now
Pretty
the part
good.
where that partition comes in? Because now she can't see the bullets or something?
The partition came in with the last
Oh, it's
bit, didn't
about.
it?
Did the
I guess
partition
my
already
only
come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it
Does
wasn't the
her-
partition. No, that was the door wall.
Hearing an adult man that's not Latouche contradict anything.
She's gonna implicate me, I know it.
What if it was the bassist? Shark Man.
I mean, it could have been
Oh, me?
that.
Oh my god, hair, right.
It could have been the magician guy that we saw.
Oh, yeah, we
yeah.
did see a magician.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Okay, what about this? It was really loud that night, right? Could she have heard anything, really?
Good
Was the
question.
music jamming at that point?
We
talking to
were-
Emma?
Hey,
Hey, JBD. A whole studio,
Thank
goddamn.
We were right outside the door, but I think that was in between, like, sets.
Like intermission?
Something like that.
Wah.
what if we say it's contradictory and say you see where it takes us?
Can you see?
We just saved.
Okay.
But I can,
And yet we're saving.
because you asked.
He's a save addict.
Mhm.
Hmm?
I was the one who asked to save.
That's true. Though it pains me to say this, there's something about Lemiwa's testimony that rings false.
Bravo, Herr Forehead. You're
Goal.
Win.
Hmm.
You're colder than I thought.
I'm sure you remember what that problem is as well as I do, Gavin. As has been established, no grown man could pass through that air vent.
Oh.
Hmm,
Couldn't have fled the scene of the
Right.
crime.
Got it.
Okay.
A small, tiny hole.
But that means Lemiwa has to be lying.
I know, and I know it's bad for our case, but I can't shut my eyes to this. Believe me, the idea was tempting.
It is as Herr Forehead says.
Yeah.
Yet this is not the only contradiction within her testimony.
What next? What's he talking about?
Lamira, I understand why you would protect Maki. Or Machi, whoever. Yet, remember, you are the sign of the ballad, and lies did not become such a creature.
What does the prosecution mean?
That my delivery is better than Apollo's.
Oh,
Apollo, what's he talking about?
If he mentions my forehead, I'm gonna throw a book. How come no one bats an eye when he says stuff like that?
I recall the state of the crime scene quite well.
The state of the room?
Does this count?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, and when the murder took place, that window was closed.
Oh, there you
Yeah, I
are.
thought about that.
Lost
'Cause
one.
Hang
the
on.
sign said don't open.
Oh.
I think maybe the Parsec is the issue. Oh yeah, Parsec was the issue.
Oh.
Okay.
I find it hard to believe you could hear a voice through it.
What? But I'm sure.
Lamira, I have nothing but the highest regard for your musical sense. But my opinion of you as a witness is somewhat lesser.
But she's the only eyewitness we have!
Objection! So you
Objection.
say. And the victim named her the Siren as the witness.
That's right! That's what Mr. Latusi...
We heard your claim. There's no E. Audibly.
E.
Audibly.
But it's
Not
silent.
audibly.
I love that E.
Or maybe it's schwa, like Letuse.
Hey, do I need to bring back the gun, Jay?
No.
Oh...
Are you
Jay
sure?
can run
It's
its
here.
course.
Come on.
The joke has run
No.
its course.
We even entertained a possibility, and it brought us to this. How to judge.
yeah?
The prosecution requests that the witness be executed.
That's a lot.
Executed.
That's a lot.
No!
It is a lot.
Denied.
Oh, no!
Please.
No, still no.
Since you said please.
You get one clear.
I'm afraid I must honor the prosecution's request. There is indeed a question of the witness's credibility.
But if Lemmy Wong can't testify,
Then we don't have a chance of proving Machi's innocence.
This
Oh,
cross-examination is over, Prosecutor Gavin.
I got the gun ready.
No, put it away. You may continue
Put
making
that
your
gun away.
case.
That's not how we do things here.
could be.
It
No
could be,
guns.
yes.
No.
Donkey. Now, where are we? Ah, yes. I would like to hear from Fraulein Detective again.
Wait, let me hear Lemmy Wong's testimony one last time.
If I get the bracelets.
One more time.
Now.
But the cross-examination is already over. Until such a time as a need arises.
I once heard of an ancient law that if I push it, I can have another testimony.
No,
Long
we
time
outmoded
ago.
that. We outmoded that. That's
That
part of
wasn't
the law.
in this country.
That's in Europe, you silly Billy.
Oh,
The
yes, of
witness may
course,
leave the
no.
stand.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, I could not be of more assistance.
I hope you are.
At last, back to the real trial. You ready, Herr Forehead?
I hope I didn't just miss my only chance.
Fraulein Detective, how far had we gotten until we were so rudely interrupted?
Don't ask me.
I dislike saying the same thing twice. I
Oh,
never
no.
repeat a song for an encore.
If you would, Miss Sky.
I believe I was saying that the only way Mr. Latusse's killer could have escaped was through that air vent on the ceiling.
Ah, yes, there was only one door in the room. And the witness, you, was standing in front of it.
That air vent isn't very big, see? Kind of limits the people who could possibly get through.
Ah.
I certainly would have a difficult time.
Yeah, Dragon makes a good point. Machi is 14 and he doesn't even have a law degree. He sure would. Not that you would have been there in the first place, though. Remember, the whole backstage area was off limits to people who are not involved with the concert. The only one who meets the conditions for our killer is the defendant.
A virtuoso performance. I couldn't have put it better myself.
She does state a clear case. Though, reading the report, something caught my eye.
Oh? What's that?
The circumstances of the defendant's arrest.
The circumstances? Again?
Hey, that's right, Apollo.
Meh.
Remember when we found Machi? That was bizarre.
Does
On
this
the-
count?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
first
this doesn't
time we've
count.
ever seen
It's not-
It's a
It's not
different
the same
scene.
scene.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not the
Oh.
same scene.
Plus, he's giving a thumbs up.
Yeah.
He is.
She's right. They died in the
Even if he has
helipad.
been Yamcha'd.
Why did Mr. Latusse's body disappear from the room?
There.
Lettuce!
Lettuce.
Lettuce!
The
am
way-
going
Lettuce!
to throttle you.
The way you are saying it is as if there were an Y at the end of the name.
You are saying the name incorrectly, but if you have to say it incorrectly, say lettuce!
Okay.
Just call him Mr. Lettuce. It's funnier
Okay.
that way.
And end up on top of that stage tower. Holding a guitar, no less.
A perceptive observation, Herr Judge.
Thanks. Was that my line? It was kind of an accident, really. But you work in this job long enough. You get a nose for things.
Man, the other judges are just more competent in
Brown.
this one, aren't they?
Yeah, but I'm more fun.
True.
I'm judge number 7.
The judge sure seems pleased with himself.
Very good, Fraulein Detective. Perhaps you can tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved? And how does that lead us to the killer?
Testimony? Okay.
I believe Machi stole the body because of some lyrics. He moved the body to match Lemuel's song. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim. And Machi practically left his signature at the scene.
Man.
All of this evidence clearly points to the defendant.
Lemuel's song?
Apollo.
Apollo, you know this already.
Apollo.
Apollo.
I mean, it's been like 2 weeks.
It's been
Wait.
10 minutes.
Ish.
What's a song?
Yes, the guitar
Is this
serenades.
music?
I
like
can't hear it.
it.
It's all full of silent
What is it?
E's.
What is this? Is it coming from the green or the black? The black? I love that.
You noticed it's code too, did you not?
It's code?
All the events that they follow the lyrics to our song! First, the keys my heart held onto so tightly were stolen.
Uh-huh. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flames on stage.
I like that part.
Mr. Kabatsu's life was taken by a bullet.
I'll take that.
Okay.
We'll accept that.
The rest hardly needs explanation. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
That's mad! It's like a story out of some fairy tale.
Nice shoes.
I admit, I'd forgotten about the song. Yeah, I did. There it is now, waiting for me. The grand finale, as it were.
Hey, you know I was the one who first noticed that.
I've heard of jumping rope to songs and counting to songs. But killing?
It's a wild world out there, Herr Judge.
Oh, very well. We've heard one song and dance, let's get on to the next. The cross-examination.
Meh. I'm not so sure I'm going to be doing much singing.
Why
Like
not?
words of power.
Sing, Apollo.
Sing.
Sing, my angel of
Never
music.
mind, stop singing.
Who would steal a body just to match some lyrics?
I didn't believe it myself, but it can't just be a coincidence.
It is as Fraulein Detective says. Let us begin with the first verse. If you would, Fraulein Detective.
What? You want me to sing it?
You are the witness, yeah? What do you want me to sing?
Oh God, no.
I warn you, my fee as vocalist is not trivial.
Fine.
Eh.
Let's look at the first part of the lyrics, shall we? When you stole away the keys my heart had on to so tight.
Indeed, my favorite heart-shaped keyring was stolen that morning.
Just
Next we go to the right page of the lyrics sheet. Where we find burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away.
Get off the stage!
Boo!
As we know, Prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flames.
Auto-scroll.
Like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away, all away.
Like a bird in the sky, I believe I can fly.
And Mr. Letice's life was taken by a bullet.
Just how we're speaking, but this is funnier. Bravo, Fraulein Detective! You're singing. It's not bad. Now for the finale! Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
Oh, good.
As it
Oh,
says in the
interesting.
lyrics, Mr. Letou.
Do we have to pay you?
Yes,
I'm not paying you.
I'm
the
not.
judges.
Damn it.
I'm paying just by hearing you.
Was found with a guitar high in the sky over the stage. No series of coincidences could be so well conceived.
He's right. Scientifically speaking.
What would Walkie have said? God, that was whack.
Why are
Wiggity
we
whack?
thinking about Walkie?
Hmm?
Because it was wacky.
Wiggity whack?
I forget who Walkie is.
Jay!
Talking to me?
Huh?
Oh,
The noodle man.
right. Wacky
No,
the
no,
It
bad.
no,
has
no, it's
nothing
the-
to do with this case.
Not the noodleman, angry boy.
It's hard to argue when she pours her heart into it like that.
Uh, anyway, the shooter.
It's a long press.
Anybody to match the lemon-wise thorn?
Does the pronoun...
No
Um,
way.
Why have my brain stuck on pronunciation? A prosecution! Have any idea why he do all this?
Are you doing okay, Jay?
Yeah!
Are you lying?
No!
Are you sure?
Actually, yeah, no, it was a pretty good day. I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay.
Well, my scientific opinion, no clue. But he clearly had a reason to go through all that trouble, some deep reason.
A deep reason?
Not only did he steal my keys, he touched my guitar! Unforgivable acts even if he had a reason. And worse if he had none!
The diva's complaints aside, I can't imagine someone doing this just on a whim.
Fraulein Detective, I take offense to that description!
Oh, I have it.
Indeed, it does seem
Okay.
too well rehearsed, shall we say.
Sure, whatever. Yes, this crime was planned for sure. For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
But Mr. Capitu spoke English.
What did you call?
He may have come to this country before. See, this is a deep-rooted joke with a vine.
Cabbitsu, cabbitsu,
Cabbitsu.
cabbitsu.
Let us sir!
I looked into that, I assure you.
Oh, good. Oh.
It was his first time in the country, it seems. Apparently, he learned English on his own.
Hopefully not from me. Oh, great.
You see? No one here had a motive to kill him. And certainly not in such an elaborate fashion.
It does seem difficult to imagine.
Unless our famous prosecutor did it as a publicity stunt.
What did you say?
Prosecutor Gavin, you did this to promote your song?
I am offended. Of course not, and I am quite dismayed at the ludicrous nature of her claim. Why would I need a promotion? Everyone already listens to my music.
Fuck
I
you.
don't.
They're even in my textbook at school.
What? And I've never heard of them. What does that say about me?
I was just kidding. Don't get all worked up, Glimmer Boy.
Glimmer boy.
Ugh, wouldn't you like to know, Glimmer Boy?
What do you mean by his signature?
The bullet holes in the wall, of course.
The bullet holes?
Discounts!
Yeah, that counts.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't know if it should count because before this we were just counting the zoom in shot.
The flashback
Right.
itself.
Yeah.
These
where
are
he
these are like
says his
point
final
one.
words.
We'll put categories in it
one?
when we watch
They-
it later.
The others are worth one. This is worth point one.
That
Oh,
still
so it's-
feels
it's
like
like
a
a
cop out,
small-
but okay.
A tiny.
Water.
One shot missed. Sorry. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall.
One.
And that means what exactly?
That dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture. Can you not? Gavin, oh my god, this is a courtroom.
Gavin, come on.
Ah, sorry.
Doing wheelies
Picture
in
the
the middle.
shooter. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there.
Who's the diva now?
They can't have been more than 5 feet apart. Because they're not. It would have been difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range.
Difficult to miss, you say?
He had
Very.
5 shots. He had 5 feet. He couldn't possibly miss.
Assuming the shooter could properly aim.
No, you can't be serious.
Is it time, Jay? Jay, is it time?
Uh-oh.
For what? What? Jay,
Time
doesn't
for what?
prepare?
Yeah, Mashi can't see. You were so excited last time.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
We're
Bring
finally
back the
bringing
rain.
it
You
up.
can't say!
Yeah.
Machi, he can't see. That's why he missed?
It's the only explanation that makes sense.
That's dumb.
He used the sound. He used sound and other senses to fire the gun.
What?
Poorly.
Ah, so you're talking about like Stranger Things telekinesis, huh? Like, oh, there he
No
is.
echolocation. That reminds me, the monitor at the room was blaring at the time, yeah? Hardly ideal conditions for tracking by sound.
A blind shooter. No wonder he missed once.
I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Think justice, what do I do now?
Objection.
I'll do what I do best. Sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall
What you do
I
best
get that.
is a bullshit.
in the right direction. But that doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see.
Oh, how so?
Well, there could have been a struggle with the victim. He was a big man. Long reach.
That's certainly possible.
And it might have been the revolver's fault.
The revolver?
It didn't have any barreling. Oh, the revolver was a very large caliber, correct?
Clearly, the first shot was fired while the two still had eye frames.
If the shooter wasn't used to firing such a large weapon, why, it could dislocate their shoulder.
Exactly. Defendant, Machi Tobai, is, as you can see, small.
Also has a license to kill, so.
Yeah. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely. The kickback alone would throw off his arm.
Close.
And aim.
And his aim, but
His
Now,
aiming arm.
To be fair, that it would only throw off their aim after the first shots.
Well, it's probably pretty quick. It would take a little while for that to kick in, yeah.
A convincing argument, to be sure.
Hell yeah. Take that, smug prosecution.
Apollo?
What?
That bit about Machi being tiny
Small.
and the gun throwing off his aim?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you kind of,
Don't call me small.
admitting that he did it?
Oh.
It doesn't matter why he missed. What matters is that the shooter was, without a doubt, the defendant. Even the defense seems to agree on that point.
Perhaps I really put my foot in it this time.
But let's get the fact of the matters on the record. If you would, Fraulein Detective. Do you want to redo that one and sit and wait?
Very well. The witness will add
Oh,
this
wait.
to her testimony.
Or not?
Right.
Your
I feel
testimony?
like that was the right way to go, even though it doesn't seem like it was a good thing.
Oh.
The scene of the crime scene, I conclude the shooter was blind.
You can't say he was blind since there were bullet holes in the wall. I think I've proven that.
I wouldn't call it proof per se.
Eh?
You merely raised the possibility.
Well, so did she!
Fraulein Detective has made the most logical conjecture based upon the evidence. Of course, there is more evidence than just bullet holes. The defendant was the only one who could have escaped through the air vent.
You could literally just say as much as they were using their non-dominant hand to fire as they are being blind. But wait, if he was blind, how would he have known about the air vent in the first place?
Damn it, I was gonna say this.
Ah, very good point. Well, Fraulein Detective, if you would care to explain.
He certainly seems sure of himself, and I hate it.
Recall the crime scene if you would. There was a step ladder below the air vent.
He's not on the screen right now, Sam.
It was a kitchen ladder.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
It was a kitchen ladder.
That's not a thing.
That is not a kitchen ladder.
Actually, it is in Norway.
Well, Norway's wrong.
This isn't
What-
Norway.
What long spoon do you use to stir in Norway? Why do you need a ladder in the kitchen?
Have you seen the one vine with the guy with the giant spoon?
No!
Yeah. What do you... Wait. Hang on. Why do y'all need a ladder that size in your kitchens? Aren't Norwegians
Yes!
supposed to be really tall?
Tall kitchens.
How tall
Why
are
have you made your
goddamn
kitchen
kitchens?
so tall that even you can't reach the top of
Listen.
the fucking...
My mom's small.
So?
Cut your mom a
I
ladder.
understand, like, a kitchen ladder being, like,
That's
maybe,
what husbands are for.
like, a foot
you get
tall.
to
He
Oh,
works
yeah,
on the
step
ocean
ladder.
1 month at a time.
Oh, fair enough. You got me there. Anyway, okay. Small step ladders. Yeah, a step stool. Thank you, logical.
Yeah.
Thank you, logical.
We still call
Thank
them
you, logical,
kitchen
for being
ladders.
logical.
No, like, I
And
agree, it's
Norwegian.
stupid.
Living up to
Like,
your name.
We have the small ones and the big ones. For some reason, they're both called the same.
I think this might just be a you thing.
Your experiences are not universal.
Opening Chrome. Meanwhile, read the line.
Logical disagrees with you. Have you considered you have weird parents?
First thing that shows up when I Google kitchen ladder is a step ladder.
You're up,
Granted, a small one.
Oh, sorry. I was just ranting about steps being wrong about reality. As it happens, maintenance is...
Get out of here.
Get out. That's a small one. That's not that tall.
I have one of those.
Okay,
So I use
so
it
yeah,
in my
that's
Yeah,
a thing
I
that
would-
people have.
Jesus.
If you're
That's
short,
acceptable
you
to
never-
call a kitchen ladder, but
Oh.
not this thing
But
on the
not
screen.
This thing. This is like for maintenance. As it happens, maintenance was scheduled for that day. Maintenance, Gavin.
Well, I mean, you do have to reach the light bulb in the kitchen. This is a true thing.
But it's not a kitchen ladder. It's just a, you
But
just
it's in
use
the
a
kitchen.
step ladder for that. Why would it be a kitchen
place
ladder?
in your house that has light bulbs?
They're so tall, their heads keep hitting the light bulb.
Yes.
They change it really frequently, and therefore it is the kitchen ladder specifically for the kitchen light bulb.
I'm mad.
Chat, when do I
Custodial
tell
staff
them?
Went around checking all the air vents.
No, fuck you. This argument's hilarious. And it's so in line with this
Now,
series.
we also have yet another name for step ladders, which is a
It's a
better
shovel.
name. Stair
that?
ladders.
Stair ladders.
I'll accept that.
That's funny. I like that.
I'll accept it.
I don't believe it.
Everyone backstage was told about the maintenance. Including Machi Tobaye. He would have known that there would be a way out at the top of that stepladder. Yeah.
But it was up against the wall and folded, but why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
I know I'm in a corner flop, but I would kill for some snackos.
You could have figured it out.
Me too.
How to charge? Does that count? That's admitting to crime?
Huh? What?
No,
Why
they're
would
just
kill?
eating snackos. Relax.
Oh. You could have figured it out for
We found them
yourself.
at the scene of the crumb.
You only needed to consider what was that stepladder was doing there.
Looks like the defense's objection has been squished by a step.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, head forehead.
Well, you step, and when you step, you squish.
How
Step
would
on the
Machi
bug.
have known that that is where the stepladder would be?
Out of ammunition,
And
perhaps.
it's folded. If they escaped out, did they refold it and put it back up against the wall? It would have been in the way of the people
Yeah.
entering the door.
Yeah.
They're barred! I've never seen Prosecutor Gavin so aggressive. Oh, maybe he's caught the scent of blood.
Honey, you should have man if you're blind. You shouldn't until you hear ow.
Apollo, don't you have something? Anything? You know what we need?
Oh, the scroll.
We need something to prove the killer could see. That'll put him in his place.
Proving the shooter was sighted would do it. Now, that would take down one of the central points. Do I have any evidence that would prove that, though?
No, we've gotta have evidence for that, right?
Can we look at the car record?
Wait, I have a dumb thought. Like,
Look
I
at
don't
the
remember-
lyric sheet.
yeah, it actually has to do with the lyric sheets. Because, what does Machi speak?
Not English.
Well,
But I
alright.
don't think that's the point.
I know.
I don't think that's the point, but...
It could be a broken record. However, Makaji is also blind.
Exactly! They don't speak English, therefore... no
can't
reason.
read the
Couldn't
card.
know what
Machi
the lyrics were.
Machi doesn't speak English and he can't read English because he can't see.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't have known what the lyrics were.
The questions
But I don't think that's what they're going for, though.
That's not the answer to this, but that will
I
we'll
don't
keep that in our
hate
back
that
pocket.
explanation, though.
Hang on, I got something.
What's that?
Okay. Why would... Okay, look at Mr. Latus. Go on. You hit the button. Why would the killer wipe away whatever message this was if they couldn't see it? If they couldn't see this message?
Oh, I thought
Did
the
we see what the
dying
message
man did that. Like he
was?
changed his mind.
It was already wiped away when we got there.
Okay.
That's right. Could that be it? Could it be?
Oh?
Fine. I accept the prosecution's challenge.
Ah, for it, I see no one had provided you with the Virginian Braille version of the lyric sheet.
Fuck.
As I knew you would, Herr Forehead.
Yes, Herr Diva. What exactly am I up against here? The prosecution is saying the shooter missed because they couldn't see. Therefore, Machi, who's blind, did it.
The defense will please present their evidence. Evidence that overturns the prosecution's claim that the shooter could not see.
Okay, Judge,
Man.
I present to you this blindfold. Hold
Okay.
still.
All right.
Now shoot me.
I didn't say.
All right. Here I go.
Okay, here's,
Ooh,
here's
I'm
the
nervous.
gun.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh.
It's just like one of those carnival games where you hit the target and dunk me in the tank. Dunk me, Judge.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Get dunked.
All right.
Present.
Ah, no,
So am I.
Trucy!
Oh, wait, no, I didn't think this through.
Oh no.
Aha!
This is that evidence.
The photograph of the crime scene, Gabby.
I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin's face. There's no time to think twice. Time to press on. Yes, Your Honor, the crime scene. There's something in here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point.
Then perhaps you'd best show us this something. Get your finger out of the breeze and put it to good use, yeah?
What the hell does that mean?
Stop
I don't
pointing.
know. Very well. Show us what you're talking about, Mr. Justice. The contradiction at the scene of the crime is...
There. It's
You've
there.
got it. It's there.
There.
We've already talked about this app.
It's
I
the
got
beard.
snackers.
Nice.
The contradiction is right here.
They're Cajun flavored. The smeared blood stains?
I thought it was just my blurry vision. But it really was blurry.
Judge, should
Sir,
you
you
be
agree,
judging?
No. The way the victim's hand is raised above his head. Much like a gesture I've seen many times in this court.
It's almost as if he wrote something.
Aha! I get it. At least, I think I get it.
Get what, Fraulein?
When Mr. Latouche was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name?
This is not a thing.
And what would he write it, or what would he write it in but his own blood? Pretty good, right?
What if he wiped it himself because he spelled it wrong?
You're making my point for me. Yes, in fact, that's what I think happened here.
That does seem to be a distinct possibility.
The victim... snackers. The victim wrote the killer's name? It's certainly a logical conclusion.
Drat. I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer, I certainly wouldn't want to leave my own name behind.
Neither would I.
Well, case closed.
No one has anything else to say?
No, about what? Everything seems to make sense.
Hey, Paula,
So
want some snackers?
The prosecution accepts this? You agree that this was the victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer? And that the killer tried to rub the name out?
What's your point?
What's my point? Let me ask you this. How did the killer know the victim was writing his own name?
Well, Latouche was writing something in blood. Once the killer saw what it was... Wait. Fuck.
Once he saw what it...
What did you just testify about the shooter?
Fuck. I said they were blood.
Yet the crime scene in itself contradicts that. The killer had to have been able to see. Why would they rub out the name in the blood otherwise? May I remind
I
the
just
court
got
that the
outsmarted by this
defendant,
child.
the defendant, Haji Tabai, is blind. He couldn't have been the shooter.
Impossible.
How did it take us this long to get here?
Order! Why did that take us so long? Prosecutor Gavin, please explain to me what all this means. I mean, looking at this photo, it seems quite clear that the shooter could see.
My apologies, I stepped in it.
Oh, that's bad.
It's
Tampering with
bad.
the crime scene.
Didn't mean to, but
I'm
it
afraid that you're
happened.
under arrest.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about that later, Mr. Gavin. Yet, up until now,
It seems I owe the court an apology.
Don't.
Don't you
Don't do
fucking
the thing
dare.
we just joked about.
The Gaviners are in a band of law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred during our concert. Apparently this caused some confusion over jurisdiction. As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner.
I'm not sure I like the
Don't
vibe
you
I'm getting
fucking
here.
update the autopsy on
You
us.
Fuck off with this shit, Gavin.
Hey, Apollo, look at him.
I don't wanna.
Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiling like that?
Quick question.
He's a
Like he
whole.
Is
knows
Gav-
something we don't and he's about to tell us?
Quick question. Does Gavin know that we were the last people to see Latus alive?
I think so.
That
I
we have
think-
told him
yes.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
We've said that we heard his last words.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Accepted this.
Let's rock
Can you
What?
roll?
with these documents. But before that, I have a question for the Fraulein detective. If I may,
What? What?
tell me, why do you think that Machi Tabaye is blind?
Oh, fuck you.
What did he say?
He's about to argue that Machi isn't actually blind, is he?
What are you
it?
saying?
I do think he do.
Of course he's blind.
Of course.
Of course.
He's the blind pianist, right? Like those other, well, like that one and that other one? Doesn't Lemon lead him around with a hand all the time?
I have a report here that on the defendant Machi Tabaye. According to this, Machi Tabaye can see perfectly well.
What have we been doing here, Gavin?
What? In the actual fuck, Gavin?
His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Virginians. Just like Lamurat not speaking English.
See, here in Japanifornia, we don't fake the blindness of our pianists.
Weird, huh? He can see quite well.
But you said.
What did I say exactly?
Clueless.
You do
I
not
want Mo
Mo
the Clown back.
No, you don't. You,
You
don't want
don't.
that back.
Her forehead, not once in the course of this trial, have I claimed the defendant was blind. The only one who did was Fraulein Detective.
There is literally somebody like revving their motorcycle outside of my apartment while this is happening.
It's
It's far
Gavin.
enough away that I don't think it's getting picked up, but like I can hear it.
It's Gavin. He's taunting you.
Gavin,
He's
he's showing
taunting us.
It's my friends.
off. Actually, it's me outside. I'm backing Gavin up. Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I miss Edgeworth.
Edward's
I do
dead.
too.
I do too.
But that is.
A significant
I
fact,
miss
yes.
Francisca.
Consider,
Yeah.
I miss
Hell,
Francisca too.
I'll take Godot.
consider. Machi Tabaye sees. And he was the only one who could have fled through the air vents. I see no problem with this.
But what about the bullet holes in the fucking wall, Gavin?
Yes, the bullet holes. I believe her forehead neatly explained those for us. He didn't miss because he couldn't see. It was a kickback from the 45 caliber revolver. A simple accident, in other words.
I'm resigning from the force. Oh my god.
I am making you do my job for me! Haha, how's that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies. This is where the real fun begins, her forehead. Is that true?
Sucks.
You let us have the entirety of the trial.
Yes, to
could
make
always
you make my
use
point
that you
for
could-
me.
I throw my statues at you, but you don't deserve treats.
I don't like
I
them
wanna
anyways.
Stab you with your own necklace.
Can I have
It wouldn't hurt.
It
That's
would.
what-
Yes, I got an extra bag for you, Judge.
Yeah.
Aw.
I knew you didn't have what it took.
You motherfucker. Just what was I in here for? Comic relief?
Yeah.
Yeah, apologize.
Yeah, apologize.
I'm
sorry.
Oh.
Not you, not you.
Sorry.
That's no way to apologize.
He's angered Trucy now.
No.
Look out.
Not
Kick your ass.
Trucy.
No,
The
angered the-
Trucy.
The Trucy.
He's angered the Trucy now. Look out.
If we could please end the bickering now.
Maybe she stop pining for him now.
Whatever, I'm not leaving. Okay? I can't leave like this. I'll come up with some clue to solving this case if it kills me.
But your testimony has already given us enough to convict the defendant.
Don't say that. What?
This bloodstain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right?
That seems to be what happened, yes.
Yeah. We might be able to find out what was really written here.
Science.
Huh? Really? You can do that?
That's right. With this.
Liminal
Called
fluid?
luminol.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches love luminol. Maybe you know of it? It's a chemical that reacts to blood.
Ah, yes.
But they smeared
Have
the
you
blood.
done those
Wouldn't
tests
they
yet?
smear the chemical?
Because if I'm gonna tell you,
The bloodstains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform blood tests, that section was removed and submitted. Perhaps we should request it here in court now.
right, go for it, Apollo.
Apollo
What?
gets to do it?
I have to do the test block because I'm impartial?
We're the
Because
main
you're the one-
character.
Because you're the one with the Nintendo DS stylus.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to spray the luminol on it. Simple.
Oh. No. I'm sorry. You mean that I'm the guy with 9 styluses?
Wait, I thought you said 10. What happened to one of them?
Oh, no, the one's still in the
One of
3DS.
them.
These are loose in the next
Sacrifice to the Kid Icarus god.
It broke in half.
Jay performs
It's
his
in the
dark
DS.
divination by casting the DS styluses like knuckle bones or something.
Yes. So technically I have 11 because I have 2 3DSs, but one was the different size. Well, one's a regular size, one's an XL. It never. Oh, a chemical that reacts to the blood. I've heard of this somewhere.
Yes,
was
I
at a
believe an
rave.
analysis is called for. Have at it, you. You with the stylus, do it.
Right? Ready! It's easy as pie.
Pie's pretty
Just press
hard.
A to spray an area.
Don't you
It's
do
not
like
easy
a
as
woven
baking
lace
pie. It's
top
as
to
easy
the
as
pie?
eating pie, which is much easier than baking a pie.
Eating anything is
Mm.
easier than cooking it or baking it.
I,
Yes.
Except for soup.
No.
Jay,
we're talking about.
Jay, you're wrong.
your experiences are not universal.
Jay.
The secret is to keep the butter cold, and if you're still having trouble, replace half of the water in the pastry with vodka.
Jay.
Oh, you weren't
Ooh,
talking
fun.
about soup. Okay.
No. Food.
It prevents gluten from forming and it makes the crust flakier.
Also, Jay, you could put soup in a glass and just drink it. It's not hard to eat.
Slurp.
Slurp.
I'm not saying that's how you should, but that's how you could. It's easy to eat.
My cup has a straw.
It's your
The
words.
eyes of the entire.
Stop eating soup with a straw, Jay.
That's your mistake.
I can
That's
make
just
it
like
work.
a boba straw.
I think that would work. The eyes of the entire court are focused on me.
We need to steer this away from food discourse.
Apollo, your hand's shaking.
Why did your bracelet tell that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's do this.
11037.
Heck is that?
Looks like either a Yahoo
That looks like a
username.
password.
Oh, it's the Wi-Fi password.
Wow, it really works, even though
Thank
everything
God.
that's smeared is also blood, but this is fine.
It says
More concentrated.
This must be This must be the power of science!
That is the best line of dialogue in this entire series.
The power of science.
science.
It says IPXX314206.
Wait,
At
wait.
least.
Flip it upside down real quick.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
0, yeah,
That's
Discord.
what you do.
Power of Discord.
1 3 DI.
Is the 2 a 5?
Yeah, but what
That
would the
first
4 be
X looks-
upside down?
That first
H.
X looks like a Y.
How would the 4 be an H?
Upside down.
Oh,
I
like if it
mean,
was a
the
different
way-
font.
No, the way it's written here. Like, ignore the font.
Oh, yeah. All right. I would be really impressed with the dying man to write upside down, though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. This is at least better
Also, who
than
dots an I upside down?
11037.
Unless we're holding it upside down.
Hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Is that the killer's name?
Yes, he's from
If
Reddit.
this is-
Maybe it is if the killer was a robot.
Aha! I have it.
So what is it?
I thought those letters IPXX looked familiar. It's an Interpol ID number.
Interpol? You mean the Interpol, International Police Agency?
Yeah, most are undercover agents working to solve international crimes. But why would he write that number?
Why would Mr. Latus even know a number like that?
Good show, Fraulein Detective. Rock on.
Was Latus Interpol?
Roll off.
I believe it. He's an enormous. Eh?
Your Honor, you can verify this number immediately. Darian, are you there? Come up to the witness stand.
No.
Conveniently, I am.
How'd you fit your hair in here?
I
Darian,
want sideways.
you heard what we need. Go check into this Interpol ID number.
Sure thing. Give me 30 minutes. No, 27.
I'll
Yeah?
give you
Okay,
30.
bye.
That's not that long. You can wait 27 minutes. I'm not sure what to think of all this.
Let's just take it for 27 minutes.
Alright, the prosecution's case is airtight, or so it seems. We're going to take a break for 27 minutes. No, yes, if this number is really that of an Interpol agent.
Oh, wait. I know. What if Machi Tobias is really an undercover Interpol agent?
That would be a possibility?
A possibility, yes.
He's 14!
He's 14 years old.
We have lawyers who are 14.
And a murderer to boot. And one that would mark him as the killer for certain.
Your license to kill means nothing here.
What? Latus know an Interpol ID number and choose to write that over their name? That's what I want to know.
Maybe they don't know. Well, we have some time while we await Darian's report. Let's work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Machi Tabai.
What are you talking about?
Fraulein Detective, please accept my apologies.
No.
I received that the defendant could, in fact, see just before the trial began.
And you still didn't decide to tell us.
It seemed too much of a bother to tell you.
Why the fuck?
You had me until that last bit.
It's because I wanted the opposing counsel to argue my argument for me, which isn't a valid strategy. It's just an asshole strategy.
Gavin,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to write a formal complaint.
Gumshoe lost salary for less. Does
He's
this
right,
not-
pal.
Does this not raise a rather straightforward question?
Emishi Gumsu.
Gumshoe?
Well, sure.
Yeah, yeah. Gumsu.
Ew, gum soup.
Why did Machi pretend he couldn't see?
Exactly. It makes little sense. What do you think, Head Forehead?
Me?
Machi Tabai pretended he was blind. Do you know why?
How could he know?
Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he?
No, he wants me to guess it for him and do all of his work.
Yeah.
He's not from the start of the trial. He's been leading us this whole time.
Something wrong.
I hate you.
You always have.
Mhm.
Do you think perhaps this is some kind of game?
I mean, it is.
No, that the moment I heard that report, I knew why.
That's the game rated F for fuck you.
Rated
I
M
see.
for meanies.
I suppose people who have sold over 1 million records really are something else. Shut up, Judge.
What does that have to do with anything?
There was a reason why Machi Tobai pretended to be blind. But it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now?
No.
Wasn't for himself?
Well, Mr. Justice, can you present evidence that shows us why the defendant had to feign blindness?
Yes! Gavin!
Oh,
Yeah?
Ask Gavin!
No, I'm asking you.
Fuck off.
Gavin, can you?
Yeah.
You
I don't want
can.
to.
Then I think you should, Apollo.
Can we get him to throw him out of the courtroom? Can we
This
get
is all
like,
legal.
Can we get him? What's the mini man? The first trial tutorial man?
Pain.
Pain?
Pain.
You want
Can we get
Pain
Pain in
back?
here? Can we get Pain to take this over?
Pain would lose it on his way to court.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good.
Let's resurrect Vanderstroke from death.
I bet we can show him.
Van Zeeks, yes. I
Van
was gonna call him.
No,
I was
okay.
gonna call him
Van Zeeks
Mr.
or Von
Franziska,
Karma?
but then I realized Franziska's the first name and not the last name.
Don't bring back Van Karma. I don't want that.
Van Six, I was gonna say, does Montgomery need to be resurrected? Van Six does need to be resurrected, probably.
Oh, yeah. Time marches on. Now, Machi's no reason to pretend he couldn't see. Which means, no, it can't be.
Good show, Headfoot. Did you thought of something?
Oh, why can't I figure out these things on my own? Having to take my cues from this guy. Very well. Look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see.
Is it...
Keep up
sightseeing
show?
music.
Keep up show appearances?
Maybe, but there's some evidence we need to present to do this.
Name was Lola? Was a show bear?
Nothing but blindness there.
In here, talking about him being blind.
Can you pardon me for just like 1 minute?
Okay.
Yeah. This is only a thing I see saying sight.
Yes.
I mean, okay. So my thought process is he's doing it because that adds to the show, right?
All right.
And the only thing that we have representing the show is that postcard.
Sure. Yeah. It's a good way to look at it.
I don't know if that's the correct answer, but
Clearly it's the badge. You're right, Dragoni.
yeah, it's the badge. You're right.
Let's go.
Would you say that? Would you say that that's your answer?
Has the keys
That's all I
shown up
got.
yet?
The keys? The keys,
Has the keys disappearing like mattered at all yet? 'Cause I know that was like
Not
part
yet.
of the thing.
Not
Minus
It
the
was part
fact
of
that
the
it like
song.
matches the song. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like that was the main purpose for it disappearing in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's give it a shot.
That is Lamiwa?
Yeah, Lemiwa and Machi Tobai. Recall their relationship. In particular, the unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country.
Lemiwa and her pianist. They would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him.
That's right. because he was blind. She led him at all times, never letting him go.
All times.
Yet we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Machi could see. Why would they have to keep up this act the whole time?
Well, wasn't it part of their performance?
I think there's a simpler explanation. I do, yes, I do.
I
Mhm.
just remembered
Old
what
is
it is.
Lenoir?
You know that?
40.
Oh, Machi
40?
didn't even be led by hand at
Okay.
all.
All right, yeah.
Eh?
Oh, did you read the line, Jay?
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's fine. That can only mean one thing. Let me what did?
Really?
I don't know. Really? Sure. Oh, it was all the other way around.
What?
What?
The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lemiwa.
What's this? So you mean to say that Lamiwa is... She's...
Yes, Your Honor. Lemiwa is blind.
Huh? What? I thought it was
What?
gonna be.
Did
I thought it was
anybody
gonna be
lead
that
up to
Lenoir
this
was
courtroom?
Machi's mom or something.
Order! This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin, if you tell me you knew this.
Is it now?
You... Please shed some sanity on this madness. The defense has made an outrageous claim.
But did someone lead her up to the stand? Was that even addressed?
Yes. No, well, no. The only thing outrageous
you
I
get the-
see about the defense is his vast forehead. You don't see it is not vast in vain. This time, he's quite correct.
But that makes no sense.
Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter and sounder or something?
Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lamera herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room.
Apollo, what does this mean for our case?
Don't ask me. I had no idea she couldn't see. I hadn't even imagined up until now. The game said it for me.
Bafalif, bring in Lamiwa.
Okay.
Good man.
Lamera, it pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way, and yet I must.
Please, do not be concerned on my behalf.
Those eyes. She really can't see. Really?
It is true.
I'm going to throw my car keys at her.
How funny is it that a tiny lie born in the Bosnian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world?
So you are...
Yes, as I mentioned before, I have no memory of the time before I became a Lenoir. Know too that my memories begin in darkness. The word light has no meaning for Lenoir.
I see.
You may recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, Herr Forehead.
What's that?
I believe I said it was important this crime had no direct witnesses.
You fucker.
Now, Lamera, I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about your eyes?
Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor?
Yes, yeah, of course you can. Though I admit, I'm a little lost here.
I think we're all a bit lost here, Your Honor.
You know, if we all punch Gavin at once, they can't prosecute us all, right?
I can. Because all of you punched
I'd like
me.
to see you try, bastard.
But who actually punched you?
All.
I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this. So, as silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret, no matter what.
No, you don't. No one knew anymore.
Music is everything to me. I never imagined something like this could.
She told us the truth in the beginning. When she said she saw nothing.
Very well. Does the defense have anything to add?
No words that are allowed to be said here.
But what is there left to ask?
Many questions. But there was one thing in her testimony that bothered me.
Perhaps it is
That's
best we
maybe
let
relevant.
you get it out of your system.
Please.
Someday you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself.
Very well. The defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness. Okay.
Okay.
Okay! There was only one part that bothered me. Just let me ask about that, and I'll leave the rest alone.
Which part was
Gather,
that?
Apollo.
Why do you lie so much, miss? Why? Isn't it weird that Latus would mention her as a witness
Yeah,
if this
Oh,
was true?
right.
that's where I'm also
Latus
leaning.
would have known that she was blind.
Yeah, that he was part of her staff.
Want me to press
we
this
have-
one?
Press that.
Do
Yeah.
we have any evidence about that? Okay.
When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Latus?
Of course, it was my manager.
So he knew. And that's what's been bugging me. Aside from her.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
I believe I know what is bothering our young defense attorney. You're thinking of when you discovered the body, yes?
Could it be?
Is he right, Apollo?
Yes, I was. Steel Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it.
So cool.
Can't match faster!
Why is it so cold? Witness's siren can't,
Can't
see.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Siren can't see.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let's actually, yeah.
Wait.
Does he speak? Oh.
Witness.
A little higher. A little higher.
Yeah.
A little higher.
Mm,
No?
yeah,
Live.
Yeah. it's just this.
Yeah, he's lying. It's cold.
It's just this.
Yeah, witness can't,
Witness
Can't
Can't
see.
see.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I see it. I see
The
it.
witness is
Yeah.
Siren.
Yes. All right.
Mr. Latus told me to ask the witness, and he named you.
Oh,
Why would he do that? He knew you were blind.
I don't know.
And that's why you're going to
don't know.
jail.
What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself.
Meaning what?
There is no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last words once more.
The witness, siren.
A little
Yeah,
earlier.
many times, many times, along with a little play acting by our defense.
I remember then, myself, but that statement is not what I refer. I mean, what he said before that.
Buffalo.
That's right. He tried to tell you. When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness.
I see.
Oh, so you can see. We've established
Ah,
that the
yeah,
judge
you
can
can
see.
see.
Okay, good.
At least somebody
Too
here
bad the
can.
defense did not. Well, her forehead? Try relaxing and looking at the facts next time. First, next time.
I would look at the facts if I knew all of them.
I want to take my pointy head and you keep joking about and stab you with it in both eyes. I can do that.
Damn.
It is specifically
Get to that.
why I combed him this way.
Oh shit! Order!
Recall Lamaror's earlier testimony. We've
On
read
my way from the
this.
backstage exit to shots.
Yeah,
and didn't even stop it.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we proved that.
That is not the most important point here.
Hmm?
The moment he was shot, Mr. Latouche witnessed her through that window. Why else would he have named her as the witness?
Ah!
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots and the man's voice.
Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We already have run a simulation, of course.
But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Okay, who hasn't been here?
Jay?
Baffling.
Your Honor! What
was
is
that-
it, Buffalo?
That was the voice I heard. I could
no.
never
He
forget
screamed
that
just
voice.
like this!
How could you tell? Oh, can't you see we're in session here?
We have the results back from the investigation!
The investigation?
Ah, the Interpol number that Mr. Latouche left us. It's been 27 minutes, wow.
It has.
Ah.
No, wait, no, 28.
Hmm.
Well, travel time.
Late.
Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterwards. Detective Crescend, your report, please. Yo, 27.
Oh, I wanted to shout who it was.
28!
Damn it! I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing.
Quick work as always, Darian.
Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent? IPXX 314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latouche.
What?
I could have guessed that!
Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. You like it?
So much.
No.
So, when he wrote those letters,
He was trying to tell us his own identity. And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent.
The sound of forgetting what his hair looks like in reality.
Yeah.
So, him being Lemiroir's manager,
was just a cover, most likely.
There's one other important detail I found.
Was it a man in a yellow hat and a yellow coat? Was
Well,
it him?
The man
Oh,
in the
really?
yellow
Was it
hat?
him?
Curious George?
Yeah.
It concerns that 45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently, it belonged to Romain Latouche. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms. And the registration number on the revolver matched.
So the victim was killed with his own weapon. Which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
So, the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover. You wonder. I wonder how that ties into everything.
It's probably not relevant.
Probably not.
It probably doesn't mean anything.
Nah.
It's gotta tie in somehow, you'd think.
Nah.
I do. I think
We do think?
sometimes.
Couldn't be me.
Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescend. It's a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out.
Wait,
Lamiwa, is something the matter?
that voice just now.
Darian?
Monsieur Darion, is it? It was him. I am sure of it.
It was him?
You aren't saying!
That voice I heard talking to Monsieur Ledouce when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Monsieur Darion.
Is this a kind of a joke?
No way!
Also, his hair went really far down his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
I
it?
use your ass with my hair, not my voice. Whoa.
J'accuse.
The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state the trial had to be suspended temporarily. I've never seen that happen before. It's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. And while fingering Darian Crescendo, not only is he a guitarist, but he's a detective.
That
That's
was
some interesting
unrelated.
wording there. Gabe.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Oh. Could they have been his voice? Let me what heard? Things were changing fast, and frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no whipping out now, Apollo.
Wimped
To be
out.
continued.
Yes, let us out. Release us.
Alright, time for part 2 of the trial.
Is that what happens? I forget.
No.
We're back. It's July.
Dude. We're getting there.
Hey, Apollo.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, nothing.
Hmm.
I mean, something. Or
Hmm.
maybe not.
Jersey. Before we get into your daily shenanigans,
Uh-huh.
may I ask you a question?
It's still the same day, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Just so you
that
know.
that picture over there on the left.
Uh-huh.
Who that?
We.
No, nobody.
You've never
she
seen
said-
anyone that looked like
I
that
don't
before?
know.
You
Oh.
talked
You've
about it
never seen
before.
anyone?
She said that that's the man that she admires most. That's what she said.
Okay.
He's like my
Okay.
hero. No big deal.
Gotcha. I'll just note that down for later. Thank you.
Okay. Well, the trial today, I was thinking,
Uh-huh.
if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
Based on what?
Score? Gee, like on the amount of bullshittery or of success? I mean, I guess that, or maybe, well, just as bad as you.
See? It's so
Vague?
vague.
Oh, yeah, that. Clearly. Machi avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case.
Well, we just had this.
Blah 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 blah.
Holding B
Hey,
doesn't do
blah
shit
blah blah
either.
blah. You
Blah, blah,
like
blah,
it?
blah, blah,
You
blah,
like
blah,
my
blah,
hair?
blah, blah.
Tell me you like it.
I hate your hair.
Oh, you like
It's
it?
bad. You should feel ashamed.
No.
Hey, I have a question. Is the hair? Where's the tip of the strands of hair?
Oh,
Is
it's
he
like
like-
right here.
Does he? Thanks. Sorry, that's really helpful. Does he come like the whole thing forward, and then
Back
like, a
around.
sharp hairpin turn back?
Mm-hmm. And then back down his neck.
So it's just really long.
It's the only way to keep it above the floor.
I'm very proud of it.
You should be.
I don't know about that.
Is there any sort of structural support inside the hair?
It's hollow.
No, it's. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
There's a parliament of owls living in it. It's bone. No, that's just how his head is shaped.
No!
Oh,
Oh. And the victim, Mr. Latouche.
Cartilage. No, it's cartilaginous, like a shark.
He's a shark!
exactly right. Is he a wait? Is he a hammerhead shark? Is that the idea?
Maybe.
I don't know about Hammerhead, but
Hammerheads don't look like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think any shark looks like that.
No, it doesn't.
That's
Pokemon
fair.
is Sharpedo. That's the
Sharpedo. He's a Sharpedo.
okay.
Who would have guessed he was an Interpol, an undercover Interpol agent? What a mess. And we don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now.
We do.
Lemiwa told the whole court.
Okay, to be fair, there was just a save point, so they assumed to put down the game at this moment.
Maybe.
Man,
Eh.
I'll give them this one.
I won't.
It's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
That's great.
I don't.
I didn't ask you.
Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion about mysteries.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
Oh.
What, is he some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said.
Ah, he found a date.
Good for him.
Nice job.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day.
Why not?
And you've got me to help you. We'll be fine.
Fine. Right. Well, time's wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
Of justice.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Latouche.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
An Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch the criminals and who are international.
Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name?
Because it's shorter
Well.
for international police.
That's I don't know, Trucy.
Dumb.
It's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, you think he was investigating Lemiwa?
Oh, I'm gonna check something real quick. He kept all our evidence. Damn it.
Okay.
What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be.
Oh, don't be fooled by appearances, is all I'm saying. And we were literally baffled twice.
But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces.
If only they were that easy. In any case, we know he was working on something.
I wonder if it has something that has something to do with something.
Weird.
That something being our case. The last something, I mean.
Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What was Mr. Lettuce up to? You know, I dropped a bomb in court today. Not even the big kind. It was Darian.
Lemmy said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool.
I guess.
What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. What does she think that it means?
And she's good at hearing.
Oh. And she has to be wrong this time.
Wrong?
Wrong.
Why?
I mean, look. Those gunshots were right during the concert.
That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at the time.
Those don't happen at concerts. Were you in a mosh pit?
Yeah,
Oh no.
it was fun.
Right. Did you
Well,
happen
that
to
reminds
look
me,
up at the
Tracy, we gotta
stage?
prepare a case for your arson trial.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You really shouldn't have burnt up that dance floor.
It burned Gavin's guitar.
Oh yeah. She did it.
No.
It was me all along.
Suckle stage. What did you? Did you look at the stage? Maybe at Darien even?
You bet I did. He is one of the Gaviner's guitarists after all. He's so cool. Oh.
Oh. Right. All the Gaviners have a rock-solid alibi. You know, he couldn't have shot Mr. Lettuce backstage.
One was a cosplayer that snuck on stage.
It was Left Shark.
Oh no.
We knew this day would come.
Not left shark.
But Lemuel heard him, didn't she? She heard Darian backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying. Oh, very badly here.
I think that's Saps.
Ah!
Huh?
Trusy, was that another one of your tricks?
Really quick, wasn't there a whole thing with like Gavin screwing up his guitar part or something?
I thought
Or
that
Oh,
not
that was
Gavin,
Darian.
Darian.
The whole thing
Darian.
about being like off time?
Yeah.
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 I thought it was a drummer.
They use the drummer as a reference. We can actually listen to it right now, even. If we.
Right now.
Wasn't it number 2?
Yes,
Ah.
you're right.
It was the last bit too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat or laugh like that. Why are
It's
you here?
I!
What?
Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Gramarye!
Hey, the other day.
Hello!
Oh.
Ah!
Who's
Bye.
there?
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
Hardly.
We meet again!
Why? Nice to meet you. Who are you? And would you please stop smirking like that?
No.
Ooh, good point, Thomas. No white roses.
It's you, Uncle Valen.
Uncle Valent? He's your uncle.
No, silly. It's the Great Gramarye, Valent Gramarye, the Grand Magician.
Yes, it is I, the great Valent Gramarye, as seen on television.
Is it Gramarye or Gramarye?
Gramarye?
I believe it is Gramarye.
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 But I'm not
Please
Gramarye!
stop smirking like that.
It's been a while, Miss Trucy.
Supreme.
7 years to be exact. My, how you've grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valen. You look exactly the same.
I hate to intrude.
No, you
What? What is a great magician doing? Paying us a visit.
don't. I believe it was you who wished to see me. So be quick with your questions.
Alright.
And do not quail, quake, or quiver. I am quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when needs calls.
He does have a certain aura to him, that's true.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
His aura sure isn't lost in our magician in the making. She's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
After all, Uncle Valen's one of Daddy's best friends. That's
Have
why
you
I call
seen
him
this
Uncle.
man before? Wait, Daddy? You mean Mr. Right?
No, I mean, my real daddy.
You know your real daddy?
These are all interesting.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you can see his face.
Oh, faded photograph showing one of Truffy's favorite magicians. He talks to it daily for luck, I hear.
Daddy?
I almost forgot.
Dads?
I hope I become a famous grand magician. Oh, and I hope Apollo becomes an ace attorney.
Title drop!
Aw,
Title
that's
drop.
nice.
Little Twinnie.
There. All done.
I suppose if you're going to talk to inanimate objects, a photo isn't so bad.
Isn't that quite common in Japan? To like talk to
Wow.
photos, especially if they're deceased or something like that.
Sure, I guess.
Maybe?
That's what he-
Anyways, hi. I have a
Hi.
badge. What's this? You would ask me for a miracle? Free or fee? Then thy wish be granted, thy will be done, thy evidence evicted into the ether.
No.
No evicting, please! Are all magicians like this, I wonder?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah.
Aww. Nothing with the gun. Alright.
Wait, Apollo. Don't tell me you don't know about Troop Gramarye. Or
Sounds
Gramarye.
familiar.
There you go.
Group
Oh.
Gramarye?
Grand Marie.
No.
Gramarye.
Gramarye.
But it does sound kind of familiar.
Oh, lost life, lamentably listless lad! Do not know the greatest troop of magicians on the planet.
Valent Gramarye. The name begins to surface in my mind. It was a name I'd heard on television as a child.
It's pronounced Hydrocity.
It's pronounced Hydra City.
I'm here. You bet you've heard the name.
You
Pronounced
stumbled there.
Hydro.
He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park.
What?
Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe? And then escaped from a high security prison.
I'm a felon.
Hmm?
You said he's a magician?
I opened the locks to our hearts unchained by mediocrity. This is a true miracle of true gramarye.
So you're a thief?
Wait.
For legal reasons, I won't answer.
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago, but it was on a true crimes episode. Weren't you with someone else? Like a duo?
It's dead now.
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something grammar.
Yes, Sack. Sack Gramarye. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. This
Alright,
man's
what's
gonna be the death of me.
I think he's already deaf. Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
Ooh. Oh, no way!
So he was your brother then?
Once upon a time, True Gramarye included two grand magicians. Myself, Valant Gramarye, and my partner, Sack Gramarye.
And this sack was...
He was my real daddy.
Who's his father a magician? I guess it makes sense. I had no idea.
There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely.
That's what
I've
a
got
lonely
my
person
daddy
would
after
say.
all.
Oh, yeah.
And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Aww.
Aw.
Glad I'm good for comic relief, at least.
Not that I see Daddy around much these days.
I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit. I'm gonna be do so many word alliterations or whatever they're called again. Oh.
Yeah.
Reasons?
It's something I didn't quite catch up on until I now read him out loud.
Mhm.
Two, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valen.
I'm sure you are.
But what am I? Oh, not one for modesty, are you? I say blatantly.
And I encountered you at the Colosseum, the first time in 7 years. I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. 'Twas a hot topic of talk here amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually.
My other reason for coming here today was this. Oh no.
That's a videotape?
It's a
What
video.
year is it?
The
Send
far
it back,
future
take
of
it back.
2024!
Leave it on the couch. We don't need it.
Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less. Now, bro, for you, Trucy, on behalf of True Gramarye. Will you watch it? Like 20 times?
Oh? Yes, please.
sugar or night in their embrace.
I don't think there's any way I can skip
So
this.
tight.
No, that's
I
good.
mean, maybe
wanna
there's
see
some
it.
kind of big clue here we're supposed to see.
Why is Kevin orange? I don't know.
Don't worry about it. This isn't about
yeah,
him.
why does he look different?
Yeah, he looks
Stage
really
lighting tan.
Wait, is that not Kevin?
Don't look at Lemiwa too much. It's fine.
Yeah, what? It's the lighting?
Don't worry about it too much. It was the DS.
I don't think that they updated these models at all.
Maybe just the frame rates. Ah, shit, fuck!
Not away.
Like a bullet train.
Crowd sound.wave.
Someone bring the fucking fire extinguisher, please! Come on! My guitar!
was hot.
Wow. It's almost as good as it was live. I'm gonna watch this 50 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. For my sake.
So, what's the word? Mysterious.
There are many more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious, I say. Orange. This valiant Grammary has good reasons to be here today. I just wish I knew what they were. But I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert. To be a consultant, 100 people disappear, probably.
Maybe.
Look at this power we now have.
Must we?
Oh,
we can,
you guys
like,
skip
fast
segments.
forward?
Oh, thank fucking God.
We've been released.
Are we done with you? No?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
there was actually dialogue, irrelevant dialogue.
Oh. So, I was wondering, the stunt in the middle of the song there.
I didn't see a stunt.
What about Lemmy was vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice.
So young to be so jaded.
A simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation. A petite prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
That's a word.
Yeah.
Why?
Prestidigitation.
Why am I like this?
It's a disguise magic.
It means
Ark,
magic.
why did you do this to me?
Because I hate you.
The truth come out.
So this is how the truth comes out.
Yes. I was waiting for this moment.
A modicum of magic from me to you.
Be nice. Be nice, Chad.
Yeah, Clueless, this is how you hate me. So much you gave me Hitman series to play at some point. How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm gonna learn someday why you did that to me.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes. I was there to watch my trick take to the air.
So, you're the one who knows how it was all done?
Of course! I am like a deity with the stage as my domain! Domain expansion.
Dear God.
I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit bores not grasped twinkly twixt my fingers.
What?
It is upon and primeval power I possess.
Well? Do you think you could? Tell me how it was done?
No.
Hey now! totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not!
My nom for my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also,
Also what?
recall that a terrible occurrence happened later. Well after my illusions entranced the audience.
Oh.
Don't even ask. I won't answer.
Yeah.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Can you ask?
Whose side are you on?
From future knowledge of this franchise, we know that this becomes a recurring issue.
Yeah.
What's that?
This is your daily reminder that we started with Spirit of Justice and then went back to the first game.
And Spirit of Justice totally didn't have a similar moment like this.
Nope.
I, Valen Gramarye, now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valen. You could stay a while.
Yeah, Clueless, but that was Max about to go to prison. We're not about to go to prison, therefore we're not gonna tell.
Yeah, Max was a hack.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy's good at this.
Mm-hmm. I am afraid I cannot. I may not, I shall not. This is how you're gonna do every Capcom series? You're right, we've done it with literally only Capcom series!
That's true.
To keep this up, we need, Jay, once we're
Yeah?
done with Monster Hunter World, we need to go back.
You gotta go back to the first Monster Hunter game.
We have them on a 3DS!
Oh my god.
Devil May
how
Cry
would-
3 is notably better than 1 and 2.
How would you
Oh,
do
and,
Mega Man and Street Fighter?
I played...
Yeah.
I, for the competition, I played the Mega Man 2 first.
Damn it, you ruined it.
Didn't someone do
Two,
that? Jay, didn't
not
you play
one.
X?
Yeah, I played X.
Jay played X
X
before the
was really bad.
original, and I played 2 before the first one, and the first Street
That's
Fighter.
not, that's not the latest in the series at the time, though.
Yeah.
True.
At the time, I think. Well,
No
So we
one
gotta
has
play
ever
Mighty
played
Number
Street Fighter
9?
1, like
Mhm.
in reality.
That's true.
Jay played 2, but only after we tried to play 5 and 6.
but that wasn't the latest. Or wait, no.
5 was the latest at the time, and 2 was the earliest.
Resident Evil has been weird.
Resident Evil
Well,
has
it's
been
Resident
weird.
Evil. Resident Evil was latest at first because
Yeah, it was-
wasn't out by the time Sav played 7.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyways, video
I'm-
game.
I've been asked to assist with the analysis, and so I shall slink back to the scene.
Also, yeah, you did play 8 and then we went back to 1.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, you'll be at the concert venue today?
Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Coliseum. See you later, crocodile.
I'm gonna
Nice
take
try.
that saying.
With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he said bye-bye. Oh, he turned around and walked out through the door. Normally.
Good.
Well, there you go, Apollo.
Now there he go.
But there you go.
But where do I go?
To court.
Around.
Oh,
Let's get
you need to
cracking.
go? Oh, okay, yes. Right. Valid Gramarye. I've got a few more things I'd like to ask him now that he's gone. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made Lemuar disappear. I will shake it out of him.
In a while, alligator. Shit!
Shit.
And how now he knows Trucy and her real father. 'Cause that's a
More
pressing
to
matter
say?
right now.
No.
Nope. That again? You sure like your attorney's badge. Still, I'm afraid our clients are getting tired of it.
Well, I'm not, so there.
All right, fair enough.
Whatever
There
makes
you
you
go.
happy.
There you go.
Detention center. Did they arrest Darian? It's July.
It's July.
They wouldn't have arrested him, did they?
It would have made sense to have him in
Questioned?
confinement. At least questioned.
Hmm. Machi might not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
But they don't have any decisive evidence.
Yeah, but only someone has gotten. Only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Right. The air vent.
And he lied
No!
as easily as he
Lied?
breathed.
You can't do that.
About what?
What?
Machi Tobai can see, and I fought for him so fucking hard. Take off those sunglasses, you
Oh,
fraud!
poor Jay.
You're right to be
Poor
angry.
Jay.
You're right. You're
Jay,
right.
Jay, I have a favor for you.
Sure.
Change your Fugi face.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes. You know what? Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll prepare.
Uh-huh.
I'll prepare.
Anyways, Lunar.
Uh-huh.
Ah! Machi!
You came back.
Of the devil. Speak!
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget. Why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Next, we're gonna learn he speaks English too.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo.
You gotta go with passion English.
Kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
What is
You
that?
Start yelling at the child.
Yeah, it's a child Apollo.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I'll just
you
refresh
go
you
with
guys
that
just
child?
in case I
Whoa.
need to.
No, there's an uploading issue happening.
Aw.
It's literally sitting there and it will not move.
Damn it.
I think she's actually worried for me and my blood pressure.
Swing.
I think he said, I am sorry I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden.
This is why I never trust a translator.
I'm just gonna send things. The lyrics. The pro. That's a gun again. What about a dead man? No.
You killed this dude. Admit it.
Banjo Kazooie sounds.
Do you want to watch this cool video with me?
That's really good, Lunar.
Thank you.
Okay, we only have one more after this, so there's no reason not to.
You're really gonna do every single one of these.
I had to make sure after I was like, if it was one away and it was that one and we didn't do it because I did everything else, I would be upset.
So, what did you think of the trial today? I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by that trial.
Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win.
No, if he's found not guilty, we win.
Both are true.
Trucy.
Machi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
We're gonna bridge the guy at the barrier.
What's the bracelet trying to tell you, Apollo?
He's lying in Braille.
The universal language. Interpretive dance.
He's not blind. He's not blind, though.
I'm glad Lemiwa testified. What a great person. She even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
Hearing of the Gavineers, the detective. I wonder if Machi knows what happened. I mean, if we could follow how the trial went at all. No one told him as a new suspect. How would he know? Oh.
What is it, Apollo?
No, it's nothing. I think my hand's just tensing to slap somebody. I must just be imagining it, you know.
Hmm.
Imagining what, Apollo?
It's just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know. Machi doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he?
Oh!
Hey, thank you,
Hey,
Gomez!
Gomez!
Thank you. Joins the
Appreciate
Trucy.
Yeah.
Gomez joins the Trucy party.
He's a young Bulgarian. He doesn't speak English.
That was my line. He's a young Virginian. He doesn't speak
Oh.
English.
Yeah, my bracelet is reacting to him.
Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
I wish I could!
Refresh the website.
Refresh itself.
Oh.
I think
I think it's having an
maybe
issue.
Fugi might be updating the site as we speak. maybe.
Ah.
That's possible.
Yeah, they were gonna do that yesterday, but GitHub was angry, so they had to
Mm.
wait.
Yeah.
Was I that bad? Much learned about not being able to see. But what is not all that he lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
Oh, wait, no. It refreshed because the updates just went live.
That's
The settings
what
are
I
there
thought.
now.
All
One,
right.
try muting.
The Piglies
Yeah.
are there. Well, I don't know if you have to change those settings.
They
or not.
changed
Oh,
it!
it's different. They
Thank
changed it.
God! It looks so much better!
Thank
That's so
God.
much better.
Yeah, that's much less obtrusive.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Fuki
you.
Man! I
Fugi
did.
Man, you're so cool.
I followed you on Twitter afterwards. I'm like, I'm sorry that my first interaction with you was complaining about the mute thing. It's a neat feature, but thank you for fixing it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Love you.
I can send him a coffee. That's a thing. That's a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, we know, we know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Coffee,
okay.
the website. Or
Co-
Kofi.
Kofi?
Yeah.
I think it'll take something big to get him. Some kind of. I thought that's an umbrella. Undeniable evidence.
So know why my lunar hasn't updated.
It's probably because you have an actual
Yeah,
image
I
set for
think we
me.
found
Yeah.
Yeah.
a way to fix that.
Okay. I'll type with that later.
We'll be back, Machi. We'll be back.
So you're telling me it's evidence, but none of
I'll be
these?
back. We'll
Something
find
else.
more evidence.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Machi,
Dun, 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 dun,
you
dun.
can see, right?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Machi can see, and Lemiwa can't. This whole world's gone topsy-turvy.
Have you seen the trials your dad is part of?
I haven't.
Have you heard the tales of Mo the Clown?
Have
Did
you
I
heard the word
want to?
turnabout?
No, we don't.
In my
I bet
word.
Phoenix skipped that one when he was telling stories.
Sorry, Apollo. I don't think we're gonna get any information out of Machi. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does.
That's
Okay,
what you
that
gotta.
Hachi.
If we have the evidence, and we were supposed to present it afterwards, I would be upset. But I'm gonna assume we need more evidence.
Well, it's literally telling you to leave and come back later.
What happens if I mute?
You're playing.
It still happens.
Yep, so good.
What a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
Oh,
The weather matters.
I accidentally pressed the button while swapping hand.
Yes, sir. The weather matters for an investigation?
Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Only the first warm day of spring. Sure. Let's get started, shall we?
Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo.
What stuff?
Your evidence. Or your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
I did that at home, but
There's no need to be so shy. Keep that up or you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I'm a lawyer.
Then you're in luck, because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky and shout objection?
Hold
I've
on.
always imagined it more like a thunderstorm and a thunderclap, but hey, you do you. Look, weather has nothing to do with lawyers. It's just going already.
Okay, so two things of importance here. One.
Dog.
Okay, so three things of importance now.
What is that creature there? Is it Lemiwa?
Creature.
Ooh, that's the police mascot, the blue badger.
Nah, it's life-sized.
Haven't you seen them around town, patrolling the streets? Yes, now even Law and Order has a mascot.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
I'd run from something even if I wasn't a criminal. But horrified. Why does his head wobble like that when it talks? It's freaky.
I don't think you're showing the true blue badger spirit, Apollo.
Wait a minute.
There
Yes.
it is.
Yeah. I thought I had it.
Now, I know I'm assuming in the wrong place, but
Mm-hmm.
is that a person or?
Yeah, probably. Behind bars,
I
probably.
think
Yeah.
so.
Hey, can you
Maybe.
just scroll down a little bit? Keep going.
Huh?
Mhm.
Just keep
Okay.
going.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah.
Alicia!
oh. Hey,
dog.
hey, want to learn something fun?
What?
Can't interact with the dog.
You
Can't.
can't pet
Oh,
the dog.
can't
pet
pet
the
the
dog.
dog.
No,
You
no.
bet
Does
the
this count?
finger.
Does this count?
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
The
That's
puppy.
not,
Oh, you
that's
good
not a
boy.
gameplay mechanic.
Aw.
That's
Picture the dog screaming.
no
Ugh.
clues here.
No
clues. Sad.
clues.
So sad.
Look, a massive sign for the guilty as charged tour. Giant prosecutor Gavin stares out of the at the arena.
Gavin.
Huh.
If you say
Ooh,
so.
maybe I can take it to the office when they're done with it.
Where would you put it? You couldn't even get that thing through the front door.
Then I'll put it outside. I bet it'll be good for business.
Just as long as no one comes expecting us to prosecute.
Well, if anyone comes looking for a concert, leave it to me.
Is this part of some twisted plan of hers to make her singing debut, I wonder?
You don't know that.
I think I do know that.
They have a
Look, a
blimp.
blimp!
Those balloons next to it have sponsor ads on them.
Let's see. Big sale, all shirts 50% off.
Oh, it's an ad for the department store next door.
Oh.
Me.
Sunshine Coliseum sure is living up to its name today. Wait
It's
a minute.
huge.
Yes, Jay.
Nothing. Let me do some research first.
Eh?
And Mr. Gavin got to play on that enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday, I'll fight my first battle on this stage.
That's what I thought. Why is Coliseum spelled like that?
Different
There are
English.
multiple spellings.
Yeah.
I
British.
hate that word.
British and English.
Yeah.
British? I'll have to
I
talk to Hannah
guess.
about this. Battle? Battle?
Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's a coliseum, isn't it?
That hurts me. Well, they don't do gladiatorial contests these days anymore, Truzy.
Really? I had no idea. I wonder why they stopped.
Blood!
Oh.
Sometimes I worry about her.
Well, we're going back inside, everyone!
We're back.
Here we
Back
go.
to reality.
Hi.
Ah, Monsieur Attorney.
Who
Wait, how
is
did
with
know
you?
It was us?
Let me walk! I'm so sorry about today.
There is nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Machi.
Are you okay? Alone, I mean.
Humans are blessed with 5 senses at least. It's not true. Humans have more. Even robbed of ones, we get by. So it does make being a witness rather difficult.
Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking.
Footsteps.
I heard your footsteps several times the day before.
Oh. You must have great ears.
Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed today. But how?
Yesterday.
Hey,
Why did I
look
buy
at
this
his
for today?
badge!
Now we look at the badge.
Look at his badge!
Look at this badge.
Do you think you could tell me about this?
I'm sorry, but my information about the outside world is somewhat limited.
Can't tell you
I
about
only
it.
know what I have heard or felt.
Okay, can you feel this badge?
You handed me a pumpkin.
It's a badge.
Nice.
Maybe that explains
I-
why she didn't react when I showed her stuff the other day. She was still pretending she could see then.
Hey, gun!
Being able to pretend to see is a pretty hard thing to do, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Mm.
What a lovely pink
Oh!
shirt you're wearing! I'm not wearing a shirt. We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time.
Mhm.
Thank you.
That reminds me,
Grazie.
that was an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Illusion?
When you teleported from one stage to the other. Remember?
Ah, yes, apparently they had a professional magician.
Valiant Gramarye.
Valid.
I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot.
I couldn't see.
Monsieur Gramarye may misread one of Atali's sword.
I need to express the gravity of a murder trial on the murder of the person that you
But this could cost them money!
This is really
Why?
frustrating.
It's unrelated to the case. Sorry.
I was afraid of that.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know.
I was once in a magic act, at like a
Uh-huh.
school little thing,
Jay, don't.
and the
gonna
guy
get
was
sued.
like, he was doing the ring trick, and he
Sure.
I can see in his hands, like he saw that I saw the little gaps in the rings, and our eyes met, and he just kind of like shook his head, like, no.
Don't do it.
I just gave him a
love
little
that.
smile, and I didn't say anything.
See, you
I
know
let him have
the
his secret that
importance
one
of the
time.
secrets.
Yeah.
The-
What? Don't ruin this for me.
I have a family to feed.
That was quite a statement you made today in court about hearing Darian Crescen's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice.
We heard you the first 2 times. Ah!
Oh my
blah,
god.
Are we
Blah,
gonna see
blah,
her
blah,
say
blah.
it again?
Blah, blah, blah,
Blah,
blah,
blah, blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah,
Tell
blah,
me
blah,
you
blah.
like my hair. Go on.
I hate your hair.
Damn it.
As I said in court, court. I was on my way backstage from the front stage. So that's when I heard his voice.
I'm guessing Darian and Mr. Latouche was talking about something?
The next moment, I heard those gunshots.
And why didn't you call security?
To be honest, so the noise was quite frightening. And if I imagined the gunshots might be real, and I was in quite a hurry myself, I left the scene at once.
So it really was Darian's voice that she heard. Or Darian's.
Yeah. At least she certainly thinks that it was.
I met Machi before my debut as Lenore. I was singing in a restaurant in Virginia.
And he was playing the piano?
Oui,
Wow.
oui,
Wow.
oui, oui.
Wait.
He
Reminded
was
of
very
Duck Game.
kind to me when he learned that I could not see.
That is what I was referencing, yes.
Is that when you started using... You really like duct
Playing
tape your thumb? Wow.
What?
But you keep like bumping lines.
Oh, yeah.
Is that when you started playing opposites? With Machi pretending to be the one that he couldn't see?
No, it wasn't then. That became after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound.
It must have been tough for Machi. Pretending he couldn't see and all the while acting as your eyes.
I feel like she had it harder.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
We held hands always.
Old ends
El
always.
in.
What?
He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know.
Wow.
He's a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. He can speak English. Uh-oh. Machi would never harm a soul.
That too.
No, that's it. About Mr. Latouche.
Ah, yes. He was an Interpol agent, I hear.
So, you had no idea, and so you know I'm watching your throat.
Of course not. No one did.
You pass.
I guess that's what it means to be undercover.
But someone was after him. They had had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
You have no idea?
I can only assume he was investigating me. But why?
I think she can see. What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition. As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past, clouded from memory.
Clouded. Right. No parents.
The dark... the darkness that I feel is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart.
My God, you're a singer. In your heart?
Mon coeur. I have no memory of the time before I became Le Miroir. I went from darkness into the darkness, you might say. Born into it, molded by it. I was singing in a restaurant those days.
Miss Lemuel. I
Mhm.
want to put
Oui.
this out on the table at the moment.
Oui.
If at any point it is
Mhm.
revealed
Mhm.
that you are a sleeper agent activated by a keyword, I will leave this room and further break the door I have to fix.
That's a heck of a theory.
Oh, what was it? Oh, she said about not being able to remember the light?
I did not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past.
Perhaps.
Everything before becoming Le Miroir is lost to me.
But I don't think you.
Honestly, Jay, I'm sorry, but her being a sleeper agent is sounding more and more plausible.
Right?
Oh God.
Can we keep the Wonder is evil streak going?
We'll see.
I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me? Jay. Jay.
Mhm. Mhm.
I had to fix a problem.
The door?
No.
The nice
Apparently,
styluses?
when I did the stylish joke, one of them went under the seat that I'm sitting on, and it
No.
just kind of
Oh.
found position. Anyway, do you think your past might be related to this case?
No way! That seems really unlikely to me.
She's clearly awake right now.
I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lemiwa.
Yep, she did it. She did it. Yep, nail in the coffin.
I thank you. Machito tells me this often when I fear who I might have been. I'm reminded that I wish to speak to you about something.
Yes?
Saving, autosave.
Oh no.
When I was working the hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor.
Are you for real?
How do you know it was a device?
Device? Do you mean this?
Oh, you mean that thing that's lying behind you?
That we have been investigating several times.
Yeah.
Nothing in
No.
there.
That's been lying there since the day before yesterday.
No one has picked it up.
Nobody picked it
No
up.
police?
Mhm.
Nope.
We can talk to Emma. She's been eating too many snackaroos.
Irrelevant.
She's not the only Emma who's been eating snackoos. Might I touch it? I thought as much.
What? Well, what do you think?
This is one of our headsets.
Oh.
Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
Oh. I wonder whose this is.
For user for communication, it will be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
Oh, we'll hold on to it for you then, in our evidence pocket. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
Cool. Yes, that's best. Thank you.
So, can I put it on?
Well,
It's
I don't
three
know.
times.
Can you?
3 times. 3 times I have stopped myself from saying prosecutor this evening.
Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo.
Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. Yeah, it might warrant some kind of further inquiry.
Well, I misclicked!
No!
You.
I went to press
Tell us
B!
Tell us more.
You're
Laura.
pressing all the wrong buttons.
It's mainly A.
Is it the thing where like the triggers also count
No,
as A?
no.
That one always gets me too.
No, it's just I accidentally press A.
Oh,
Stop doing that.
I will.
that would be the terrifying awful blue badger, the police mascot. There's a guy outside in a blue badger costume lumbering about. Wait, is that our one reference to Gumshoe? Is that what he does now?
Oh.
He stands out even more than those Gavinier posters.
It's all the same. He's the band mascot too, you know.
I can't picture, 4 times, Prosecutor Gavin going into that kind of thing.
Neither can I. I bet there's a story there just waiting to be told.
Is there nothing else here?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe Gumshoe is the drummer. Oh, it was like an instrument, a big instrument case. The one that probably got locked?
There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these.
Huh? What kind?
The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion.
I think we read this.
So, it's the girl who's miraculous or the escape?
So picky.
Yeah, we read that.
How would it work though? Because that thing is thinner than your hat. So if you're wearing your hat when you went in there, it would smush the hat.
We're going back to the room!
We're going
Do
into
it.
the crime scene.
We're gonna figure out the mystery of the hole in the wall.
There was...
Didn't even
Because that's
Oh.
what did something.
With there not being anything of like, it's July, I'm not trusting this.
Okay.
I guess we gotta show the earpiece to Gavin, maybe?
Well, we attached it to Trucy, but that means
Do
we
we
don't
know
actually have it
where-
in our...
Yeah.
Oh wait, we do?
Oh, there it is.
We
Yeah,
do.
there
It
it
didn't
is.
show up?
Oh. Oh, can I ask you about this headset? Let me wow. You said that all concert staff were wearing one.
Oh.
That is correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course.
Except.
And all the band members too, I should think.
So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too then. Hey, lackeys.
They're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so.
Write that down, write that down.
Your accent is drifting east a little bit. After all, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
That makes sense. Do you think someone would notice if they dropped their only communication? Or you think someone would notice if they dropped their communication lifeline? So what's this? Why is this one lying here?
That didn't.
I'm
Did it
glad.
update?
I
I'm
don't think
glad
it
we
did.
got to-
Well, it says that the 30-foot range thing now
Yeah.
in the
I think it
description.
updated. It just didn't say for some reason.
Huh.
Weird.
Okay.
That's good evidence.
Hey, I
I'm
have a
glad we
suspicion.
thought to ask her about that.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
a
it's
suspicion I
tasty
want to
efforts.
check out real quick before we forget because we're reaching that time.
Oh.
Are we
You.
on?
Oh yeah.
You wanna get this thing?
Fuck! I thought if that was the thing, at least I would have gotten this before
yeah,
Scream
I would have done the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Show them the tape.
We tried
I
that.
think we already did.
We tried everything.
Do we dare investigate more or should we call it there?
I think it's best to call it here.
I'm just gonna
About that time then.
while we do our ending speech, I'm just gonna ask about everything just in case.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Okay.
Well,
tomorrow.
don't look at the schedule. The schedule's wrong.
Oh, the schedule's wrong.
okay.
That's right.
So,
Lies.
I was supposed to do Monster Hunter with Ham, forgetting that I hadn't asked Ham who was busy this weekend.
Oops.
So,
It's
oops.
Sarah's fault.
Instead, I'm doing a Street Fighter.
Alright.
So I need to practice for the competition, and we have the DLC I haven't checked out. So, yeah, gonna do a test there. Yeah, I'm gonna
What time?
fuck at the probably 2 p.m. I'm getting another dog tomorrow,
Ooh.
which will stay
Yeah.
until the day before I leave for the
Like-
competition.
As in dog sitting, right?
Dog sitting, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
so this dog's gonna be around for a while.
Now,
Ooh.
this dog
Oh.
is, according to
An
everyone in my
leopard?
family, the opposite.
Okay.
It's like,
Yes,
all right,
ah.
I need to take my dog to the kitchen. How do I best do that? Just
Huh.
push the dog bed to the kitchen. The dog won't mind. The dog would just
Just push
stay in
the
the
dog.
bed. Yeah, the dog would just lay in the bed and get pushed around the house because they don't want to get up.
Aw.
Mm.
Aw.
Ah.
Would you guys say that this was blind soup?
No,
Blind soup.
no, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Surprisingly,
That's
not
not
blind soup.
Blind
Oh,
leading
okay.
the blind soup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just nope, the wrong button. There.
Save.
I'd put the controller down, which is why I pressed the R button while picking it up again.
Prestidigitations.
There we go.
Tasty.
Drop the
Just to
stick
keep
as
the crime
soup.
scene.
It was a kitchen ladder soup.
No! Don't put the kitchen ladder in the soup.
Tasty.
We're gonna stir it with the ladder.
Bye bye.
Night.
Bye-bye.